Twin Legion, as really like always, we got some kind of new here. We got a new band called Bad Love. I do not remember if they said this was a new EP or this was their first. Sorry if I forgot that specific detail, but it is new regardless either way. So yeah, this is a band called Bad Love. This is kind of cool. It's kind of cool to get new requests for new things that that aren't, the already trending artists in the world and stuff like that. People that already have the millions of dollars and followers and stuff like that. It's cool to see something new, something unique. I'm always down to see stuff like that. So we're going to be listening to Desire by Design. We got Bled Dry, Chasing My Tail, Chris in the Night. Yeah, I'm excited. I love checking out the new stuff. Big fan of it. Also, I just woke up, so I'm a little... but won't affect anything. Let's get into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's all about. Let's hope it's good. All right, we kind of turned it down a little bit. These heartbeats were a little crazy. All right. Am I going to get a big smile on my face, or I'm going to be like, eh? Good, man.
Come and dance with me. Do you feel like it? Tell me, do you feel it? Do you feel like it? Tell me, do you feel it? Do you feel like it? Tell me, do you feel it? Do you feel like it? Tell me, do you feel it?
that was a good one to start. Like, and also just on a side note, I'm really glad that as you can see my name on the left over there highlighting. I'm really glad that I forgot that I signed in under this name and not my actual Facebook name, not my real Facebook name. That would have sucked. I actually looked at that halfway through. Geez, okay. There's so much I want to say. I wish I knew genres a lot better. Like the type. Like the only genres like offhand are like alternative rock or things of that nature. I don't know a lot of genres, so I don't know how to like describe the sound of this. I wish I just like knew the genres more because there was like an old school kind of feel to this. Like, oh god, there was something like really old school about it. I want to say like music. Like, I'm not gonna like say any specific band per se, but like something like before like say the 80s, right? There was like the sound of how do you explain this? The lack of studio, the lack of the polish on the not the vocals themselves, but like how a studio will clean things up. There was a lack of that, which I like. I like the, like you're playing with just some gritty guitar and some amp on the back of a truck, kind of grit to it, I guess. But it's still being, of course, good. That's the point of that. But like that old school music, like the people that do that old school kind of music could be, for example, some of the crazier stuff of like say Led Zeppelin or AC/DC that is not polished, not refined. It's just the grit. It's just what it is. There's some other bands that I can't excuse me, quite remember the names of that, but then it also kind of reminds me of like the early 2000s a little bit, because there was some good like I don't want to like say like bro rock or like grunge rock like Moth or something like that, or what was it, like not Chevelle. There's another band I cannot think of the name. Chevelle was pretty good, but there's just some of that like that early 2000s rock that was pretty gimmicky. But every now and then, and even some of those bands, they had like the anthem of their career, and they had a lot. It was the way the guitar was played, the way the vocals really came up with that, the guitar and the drums and all that stuff like that. It made those songs super radio friendly because you could just hit your foot to the ground to all of them, and so it reminded me of that, which I thought was a good thing. But besides all of that, it's not like it is how to phrase it. Like, I'm having a hard time phrasing it. It definitely reminds me of those things, right? The early 2000s and the vocals and the sound from like even further back, but it has a now sound to it, right? Even the vocals, which I really liked. It's really hard to pick your favorite, right? I thought the drums and I thought that the guitar and the bass, everything was doing really well. I'm a big guitar fan, a big violin fan. But when the vocals hit it, like I cannot play. That's where the genre part. I cannot place the genre of like the vocals if it's something that's not like say alternative rock. It's something more specific, let's say. But it isn't just like, hey, let's just do another thing. Let's be another vocalist doing some more rock stuff. It's a unique sound to what they're doing. The vocalists, I say, and I love those kind of vocals. It reminds me of. I guess if you wanted to like compare it to another artist, if I could, if you've ever watched Melanie Martinez audition for like The Voice, she had like a very, I don't want to say bluegrass, but she had a very like alternative sound to like say pop, right? That's kind of what she was. And so like that's the only way I can really try to describe it is like he has like oh, okay. I guess a good way to kind of to kind of put this into any perspective for myself and to try to get my opinion out there. I cannot remember the name of the band. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. I have it in this. Okay, so imagine. It's not, again, it's not apples to apples, but the only way I can describe of what this would be similar to is like the Black Keys in a way, where they do their type of music, but they have a unique vocals or they have a unique sound. And I think that's the only way I can really describe is that these guys, they're doing the music thing. Everybody's doing the music thing, but they got their unique sound to it. And I gotta say that I'm glad I listened to the first song because it definitely made it to where I wanted to watch or listen rather to the rest of it. Kind of rambly, but rambly is rambly. That's how that's this channel. This channel's rambly. Desire by Design is definitely one of the songs that I will be putting on that playlist where when I want to listen to music that I like, whether it's out in the world or just at home playing like something like video games or something like that. That's definitely a song that I will be adding to the playlist, which is out of like the ranking system that I do, 1 out of 10 and or, so I give this a solid, first impressions, it's a 10, easy 10. I like the song a lot. The song was really good. I give it maybe like, I give it like a 9 just because it's audio only. There's no music videos or anything like that. You can't get like a 10 without having that emotional response to the song and the visual part. That's how, in my book, that's how you get a 10. So like 21 Pilots Heathens, at the time, I gave it a 10. Listen, Desire by Design is also the reason why I will be checking the other 3 songs out. If it was okay, I would have just kind of left it how it was, but I really liked it. I thought it was an awesome song, and besides rating it 1 out of 10, it's definitely one that'll go into the playlist. The playlist, for me, is like the most important thing. I can react to any song at any time, and I can move on with my life. But if it makes it into the playlist, it's because I actually like it, because it actually makes me feel something, and I could just do whatever I'm doing with this badass soundtrack in my head, right? That's what this song means to me. First time hearing it won't be the last. Whether that's the same for the rest of the songs or not, who knows? Not everybody can have a perfect album or EP or whatever. But thank you, Bad Love, for asking for this, or for requesting this. I do appreciate it. It was awesome. Or somebody posing as them. Who knows? I'm assuming it was really them. But I had a lot of fun. I did enjoy it. And please take no offense to me comparing you to anybody else. It's not comparing you to the bands themselves, but to the genres they kind of represent, as in my lack of knowledge for the genre. With that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Like the video, like the content. You can like, subscribe, or share. Remember to go check these guys out on Spotify, which I made a Spotify specifically to check this out because I wasn't going to YouTube it or anything like that because there was like one song on YouTube. So yeah, I made one specifically for you to check this out. So check them out on Spotify or wherever you can find their music. Right now, as far as I know, it's Spotify, but if you can find it on anything else, check it out. Get the album, listen to it, buy it, whatever. I definitely think so far it's definitely worth it. This one song is worth it. And check out the rest of the music. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Once again, my name is Azure. Let's see whatever video I'm doing next. And it'll be some other music. It's going to be some crazy stuff. We're going to be doing some K-pop, Blackpink, Terminator, Spider-Man, new Star Trek. That's crazy. And some more Tech 9. Or not Tech 9 specifically, but Jelly Roll. So a lot of stuff coming out this week. And I will be pairing this up with some other stuff probably. So again, I'll see you on that next video. Later.